Stephen Curry's shot is so good because he practiced the right angle to shoot over and over until it was perfect. Angles are really key on how all levels of basketball and how you shoot the ball. As you see, this company called Sports Science that works for ESPN has used a straight line right here on this picture of Stephen Curry. Here's a quick video of Stephen Curry shooting.
On a three-point shot, Curry typically releases the ball between 50 and 55 degrees at just 6'3".
And here are Stephen Curry's percentages in the top left corner, as you see. His three-pointer shot per game and his three-point percentage.
Maybe you are wondering how to measure an NBA player's shooting angle. You have to find a good picture of them shooting, preferably from the side. Then use a protractor for an angle, and then next one. Using their arm for a line segment. This is how you do it. See, we have placed the protractor on his body using his arm as a line segment. And we see that he releases the ball at about a 55-degree angle. This is how it's done if you ever want to know a basketball player's shooting angle. As you can see here, this is a full diagram of Stephen Curry's shot.
To get the best angle, you need to make a straight line with his arm. Zoom in on the shot on the picture that you're using. Get the protractor again. Put it on. Still at like 55 degrees. And then draw a line with the straightest angle you can see. And then you see that it's about 55 degrees if you just go up and down his arm, and goes right in between 50 and 60 degrees. See, we have tried to draw a straight line even though it's not the best, as you can see with my laser pointer. People use protractors all the time to measure all kinds of angles, whether it's NBA shooting or just plain angles in math problems. Protractors are a mathematician's main tool to measure any angle. Today, I hope you guys will learn that angles are a big part of shooting the basketball and what players do to score. If players in the NBA do not have a good shooting angle, they will not be able to make their shot. Angles are not just used in basketball, though. They're also used in many real-life situations and many math problems. Here is another example of release angles in basketball with one of the greatest shooters of all time, Ray Allen. He has made the most three-pointers of any player in all time, and he has accomplished this by, again, practicing his release over and over. If a basketball player does not have a good release, his shot will never be successful.
On Preston's laser pointer, you can also see that he has used a straight line.
Here's a quick video of Ray Allen shooting.
But this shot left his hand at a flatter angle of roughly 40, angle close to the optimal 48 degrees. But this.
And here in the bottom left corner, you see his percentages as I move. His three-point shots a game, only 1.8, and he's shooting a kind of a mediocre 36.3%.
Okay, today I would like to talk about two of the greatest shooters of all time, Ray Allen and Steph Curry. First, let's talk about Ray Allen. Ray Allen is widely considered one of the greatest shooters of all time, and his three-point career percentage is .400, which is 40%. That means 40% of the threes he shoots go in. He is 2,973 for 7,429. I'm sorry, my handwriting is not the best on this, but it'll have to do. So that means that 2,973 threes that he shot went in, and he shot a total of 7,429 threes. Now, Ray Allen releases from approximately 48 degrees, and the releasing angle of a shooter can change their accuracy, their arc, everything. So, looking at the shooting angles of some of the best shooters of all time, we can kind of get an estimate of what you want your shooting angle to be, which can then, if you master it, help you to be a great three-point shooter. Okay, on to our second shooter, Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is a much younger shooter than Ray Allen, but has blown up in the league for being so accurate from beyond the arc. Stephen Curry's three-point career percentage so far is around .435, which is about 44% from beyond three. So again, this means that 44% of the threes he shoots will go in. This is a really, really accurate three-point percentage playing in an actual game. That's very good. Now, this isn't as up-to-date as it could be, but he has shot around 2,354 threes, and 1,023 of those have gone in. So that is very accurate for how many threes he's shot, and he is a very legendary shooter already, even being so young. So Steph Curry releases at 50 to 55 degrees. So let's wrap it up. If Ray Allen, who shot .400 from beyond the arc in his career, and Steph Curry, who shoots .35 from beyond the arc in his career, if they shoot around 50 degrees, then that kind of gives us a good idea that to become a great shooter, you want to release the ball at about 50 degrees, give or take a few degrees. I would personally go more towards 53 degrees, considering that Steph Curry is more accurate. But you could drift off under 50, considering that Ray Allen was in the league for a much longer time than Steph Curry has been. So you really want to stay hugging that 50-degree mark, and that's how you really elevate your game and become a better shooter.